Okay, so good afternoon. I've made you all wait so long with this part of my collection because it was disjointed. So it's funny. I always say I'm a muscle car collector or mostly American cars or global Fords. I never say that I'm a Porsche collector, and I really wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Porsche. I respect Porsche. They make some great cars. But a few months ago, Chasing Diecast Cars sent me a huge box collection, and a big part of it was Porsche, but there was also Mazda and Ford and so much. I mean, from all sorts of brands, from RMZ City, from Welly, from Matchbox, from it goes on and on. And I've shown different parts of that box, and I've shown my different, like my Mercedes collection, my Audi, my BMW. And I kept on saying I would do the Porsche. So I'm not going to take this one out of the box because it was in a recent video. This is that quote unquote no name brand from China, probably one of the most detailed models I own. Is a 911 GT2 RS. And there's not a lot of information on this. This was a very reasonable, $25, I think, with free shipping from Hong Kong. And it's a very nice model. And it is a Porsche, so it's here. But I'm actually going to start off with quite a few Hot Wheels. Some that I picked up, some that were gifts, some that were both. So again, I don't really consider myself a hoarder. So this one, I think I only have one of. And this was a gift from, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I am. I think this one came from Chasing Diecast Cars. This is the Porsche 918 Spider, and it's beautiful, but it's it's a supercar, so it's one of the ones I'm not as into. I don't know much about it, honestly. And these two go together. So this is one I believe I know I had. So Porsche 914 Safari. Funny enough, I actually sent this yellow one and the GameStop exclusive blue one to Joran from Chasing Diecast Cars a few months ago, and apparently kept one or two for myself. And this one here is one I've had for quite a while. 71 Porsche 914. Actually, I have more than one of these. I like this a lot, and I think eventually when I get better at doing, and I just noticed that there is a wheel variation there. Oh, okay. Hold on to that one for a second. Okay. So I have the normal one here. Again, I don't hoard, right? I don't, yeah. And then this one here has a different rear wheel. So I don't know. My Matchbox friends, does that make this one special? Is that, I could never understand the whole idea behind an error card, but they're both the same packaging. Somehow I just never noticed that. So anybody who can chime in and let me know, is this worth keeping on card? Is it, I don't know. Joran, is this something that would interest you? I have a small package going your way anyway, so I could toss that in there. Let me know. So the Matchbox Porsche 914, I'm gonna set that off to the side. And again, I always say I don't do race cars, but I have a ton of them behind me. So here, the Porsche 935, number 277 in the Urban Outlaw, new for 2021. So I actually picked up a couple of these to send overseas, and I still have, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them. And that's the thing. I started buying these to actually send them to friends overseas, and then I saw them open them up on video. I'm like, oh, I still have them. So we'll just flash through some more Matchbox and Hot Wheels ones first. So this Matchbox 85 Porsche 911 Rally, the green and white version. I also have the brown and gray version in the retro card here. So again, the guy that doesn't collect variations has variations. And for the variation lovers, here we go. So the 96 Porsche Carrera, this one in yellow, and I have this in yellow. I have it in green with the orange and white stripes. I have it in white with the beige stripes. And I have it loose in black. Where is that? Hold on just a second. Can't believe I can't find that. And it's funny, I think the black one is the first one I picked up, and I immediately cracked, and it is my favorite version of that variation. And then from the Factory 500 set, the one I thought would be the toughest to come by, the 911 GT3 RS, is far from the toughest to come by. There goes one. There goes two. Now, this one here is also a very cool one from Matchbox. This Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. And let's see. It's got a 2020 copyright on it. And I'm just pushing some of these carded ones to the back because I think I have some of them in open examples over there. Another one of my favorites that I have way too many of is this Porsche 944. And I think this gold one may have been the first one I got. And it's got really nice tampos. I like the black wheels. I forget whether that's from a factory fresh or what, or maybe just the Porsche series. And they have since come out with several variations on this. Probably the one that should have been the most famous is this red one. And that, to me, people of my generation, that ties into that John Hughes movie. Is it 16 Candles? And then, again, Urban Outlaw. Here you go, the blue with red version. And the silver and blue version. Here's another silver and blue version. So again, the guy that doesn't collect variations. I guess I collect variations. Alright, so these next Hot Wheels are ones that are not coming off the card. These are gifts from Chasing Diecast Cars. The gold one is my favorite 944. But, so, how about this? The 1971 Porsche 911, and this one in the Magnus Walker Urban Outlaw. And to me, this is the Porsche 911 of my childhood, which is very nostalgic, but of course you wouldn't catch me driving one because they're kind of tough to drive. They're squirrely in their rear ass. And here goes another 71 Porsche 911, also in the Urban Outlaw. Hold on, I think there is a difference between the... Yeah. So if you look, this one has a red base with blue graphics, and this one has a blue base with red graphics. So 2017. So these are short cards. They are gifts from Chasing Diecast Cars. So they will stay on the card for now. But it's not over, because there is yet another, this beautiful Police version of the same casting, 71 Porsche 911. Highway Rescue. And these, I believe, were both night burners. And this is what I remember as a kid. My family, I think it was my older brother, had the Corgi, the larger scale, 1/43rd scale. So this is very cool to have. And of course, I'm usually an open, I crack everything, but there are some cars that stay on package, and these will stay because they're special and because they're on short cards. Here's another one, a Porsche 934 Turbo RSR from the Night Burners. And again, Magnus Walker. So I'm going to get like a wall display where I could put those on card. And so here's another one, a Porsche 993 GT2. And it's funny, so I met recently a very nice fella at a party, a friend of a friend, who I hope is now a friend of mine. And it's funny, he works for an exotic car company. He works here in the United States for an exotic car company. And so I asked him, I said, so what's your daily driver? And it's a Porsche. It's, this era Porsche. I don't think it's a GT2 RS, but it is a very nice one. I've seen pictures of it on his Facebook. It's beautiful white with black. But this is very nice, a Porsche 993 GT2. So I was joking with him, and I've joked before, I don't know the difference between, 997 or 996 or 993. 911, 930, 935, yeah, those I know. But there are so many, they're all sold as Porsche 911s or Carreras here in the United States. But there are so many versions of them, it's tough to keep up with. So then we're through all the carded, or the most of the carded. Let's see. Let me make some room here. All right. So now we're going to go with some of the cars that Joran has sent sort of loose. So here is a very similar, this should be the Matchbox, 1999 Mattel Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet, which should be the same as the black one I had earlier. This is a beautiful paint job in blue, nice tampo work. So that's very cool. And again, I would say I'm not a variations collector, but of course a lot of my friends are. So that's the Carrera Cabriolet. Here's one, and again, I believe this is a Matchbox. Recognize the wheels. Nice tampo taillights. Let's take a look. This is a Matchbox 2006 Mattel. This is a. Well, I love that they actually give the proper scale there. Does it say 166? Or 158. VW Porsche 914. I think that's 158. So similar to the white and red one, this is an earlier release on it, but with nice tampos. The chrome bumper must be part, of the interior, and that gives you the front bumper, rear bumper. Is that black tampo? So the base is black, the roof is black. This is sweet. This is how I remember them, because these are a car from my youth. Let's see. put that there. We'll get some of these main lines. So this is a mainline Hot Wheels. This is the Porsche Panamera, there we go, Turbo E-Hybrid Sport Turismo. Hell of a tongue twister of a name there. And this is just a mainline, but this is very well done, much like the recent AMG Mercedes mainline. Those are not mainlines. Here we go. So this one is a Maisto, and this is the Porsche Cayman S. So this is like a fresh metals, and it's got the Porsche Cayman badge there, tail lights. It's got headlights and a little Porsche badge there. The wheels are these sort of goofy generic. Totally blacked out windows, so probably no interior. Metal body, plastic base. It's not terrible for a mainline Maisto. But, of course, Matchbox makes the same car. So here we go, Matchbox, 2014 Porsche Cayman. And again, this red one came from overseas from Chasing Diecast Cars. Nice headlight printing there, the Porsche badge. Nice taillights and a license plate that says Cayman. So that's pretty cool. And then this gold one from a 5-pack from Matchbox. And I always find it odd that, you know, so they did the same car and they almost picked the same color. So the red has the same wheels but blacked out. I'm sorry, the gold has the same wheels but blacked out. Are they the same wheels? Yeah. So the red one has like a smoked chrome and the gold one has black. So that's pretty cool. So this one is, I think, the same as that red there. We'll know in a second. This green is beautiful. And so Chasing Diecast Cars sent me pictures. I saw this green and I'm like, oh yes, please, that green. I just love that shade of green. This is very nice. Cool selection for wheels. So Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. Oh, no, not the... This is a Porsche... Oh, so... See, and this is what I'm talking about. I get confused. There are so many different versions of the Porsche 911. It's impossible for my mind to keep them all in track. So let's take a look here. Now, this one is an alternative brand, I believe. I think, let's see. Is this going to be a Welly? A Welly Porsche 984 Turbo. So painted headlights, nice Porsche badge there. These generic Welly wheels that actually look damn good. Lensed headlight, taillight insert, and I like the black paint detail on the whale tail spoiler. And the front end's a little weak, but this is still a sweet casting. And let's see. We've got one more in the baggie here. Yes, we've got one more in the baggie. And wow. Again, it's very nice shade of green. I don't know what that is. A little overspray or something there. Like the black strips. Let's see what this is. So, made in Malaysia, 2010. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Is it this one? I think they are the same casting. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Nice Porsche badge. Like the wheels. Alright. So now we're gonna, let's see, have two more to finish up with the like Hot Wheels Matchbox Mattel posse. Alright, so we'll go for the latest mainline version first. So this is a Porsche 356 Outlaw in the Gulf livery, and this is a mainline, and this is pretty cool. So it's got the Gulf livery painted on, but it's got no headlights or taillights. That's a sweet casting, so that's metal body, plastic base, plastic wheels. This is the premium version sent by my friend Big Dat Pacino. And this is a Boulevard release. And you can see the headlights are done. The leather straps for the front cover. The mesh here is part of the metal base. So it's metal body, metal base, wheel riders, more realistic, like Panasport rims. Nice tampos here. Door handles. Taillights, Porsche letters, the grills on the engine cover, and luckily because the base is metal, the exhaust tips look chrome or stainless. So that's sweet. So maybe some, well, I like the Gulf livery so much, but I think I have another one of those. And if I do, maybe I'll crack that and do a custom paint job on that, try and do the details. And so now here is another gift from Chasing Diecast Cars, and this is a Norev. And coincidentally, not the only Norev in this collection. So here we go. Porsche 97 Carrera S Norev. And so Norev are a little large for scale. They're actually a 3-inch car. So you can see this window is half up, half down. Not something you see in diecast quite a bit. You see either the window completely open or completely closed, but not a lot of that half up business. These wheels, to my mind, they look very accurate for a Porsche. The headlights look to be lensed inserts. The mirrors are not painted, but they're there. The taillight and rear, the Carrera S. So this is very nice, and one of the few Norevs I have. I think the first Norev I received as a gift was the Renault Sport from Sol's Diecast Odyssey. The first Norev in my collection that I bought from Europe was this similar casting, actually the same casting, just with the police light. It's a Polizei version of that same Carrera S. 997 Carrera S. The wheels, and because it's not a red paint, the taillights show up better. So that is very sweet to have in my collection. Now, do I have I think I have another. Yep. So I have 3 of these. Yeah, Porsche 997 Carrera S Norev in yellow. And this was on a blister card from Norev. So Norev blister card and Norev window box. So that is cool. I'll actually put these together. Gonna make some room here so I can sort of feature these 3 Norevs together there a little. Almost to the end of the show. I think I only have 3 more that I'm actually going to show. So we've gone all over the map with brands. Here we go with another brand, Schuco. And Schuco is an excellent brand. in my opinion. So this Porsche, what does that say? 930 turbo, 1993. No, no, Porsche 911 turbo, excuse me. Schuko. Very highly detailed wheels. You can see the like black shock absorbing material there on the bumper. The fog lights, turn indicators, lensed headlights, windshield wipers. Very nice Porsche badge there. Side repeater, fuel door. Nice stripes. I don't think they're a factory livery, but I don't know. Very nice. You see the black grille here on the whale tail and the black plastic around the sides. The taillights look to be lensed, and if I'm not mistaken, there are three colors there basically. I mean, there's the amber, there's the red, and then there's the clear. And it says turbo there on the back, legibly. So I bought this Schuko quite a while ago. Well, yeah, last year. And notice I'm not pulling out the calipers. There's no sense. These are all over the place with scale. So here goes one more. 911, or you know, we'll find out exactly. But this is a Bburrago GT2. So we have GT2, GT3. So this has a whopping big Porsche badge on the front. Black painted or tampoed grills there, vents. The headlights are nicely tampoed. These wheels that I do not believe are authentic Porsche wheels, but they're nice. So you have metal body, plastic base. Let's see what we can see here. Bburrago Porsche 911 GT2, made in China. And this is screwed together. GT2, the taillights, the exhaust tips done nicely there. And again, this is another of the gifts from Chasing Diecast Cars. So more than half of my Porsches are from Chasing Diecast Cars. And here is an RMZ City 3-pack with a Porsche Panamera Turbo in there. And thank God I didn't forget this one. So this is a beautiful Majorette Porsche 934 from the Vintage series. And I believe this was, I'm getting senile, I believe this was also a gift from Chasing Diecast Cars. Honestly, I cannot remember. And the thing is, I filmed an unboxing video, and then my phone's memory wiped it out. So let's take a look at this Majorette. So the Majorette opening doors. Nice tampo, look at that, not oversized. Lensed headlights, part of the windshield. Turn signals, the black strips on the bumper. Sort of generic black wheels, but they fit well. The Porsche tampo here. Again, nice striping around the whale tail. Now the rear tail light and light panel are all painted, but they're done nicely. So let's see what it says here. Scale 157, made in Thailand, Porsche 934, Majorette, and that should be your production code. And of course, these Majorette Porsches are all the rage now that Majorette is creeping into the U.S. market. And there are Porsche 5-packs, and there are all sorts of there. Whole lot of Zepp. Rick, I believe, is doing a contest, and I believe he's giving away a similar Porsche. His is the version that has the surfboard on the top. So, wow, I just noticed. I just looked at the time. I'm going to upload this. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it because it's 30 minutes. But so that is my Porsche collection. And if anybody needs that yellow Porsche there or the 944s, reach out to me. I'll send it along. All right. So thanks for watching. Sorry about this going on so long. There is my Porsche collection. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I will talk to you during the week.